Hello guys! Today we are unboxing the Eufy Apple HomeKit camera, and it's a Apple HomeKit supporting device with 2K resolution. I never heard about this resolution before, but we'll see it. And it has privacy and security, and it has AI, on-device AI, works with voice control, tracks motion detection, night vision, and it has two-way audio. So if you have pets or children and you want to communicate with them, then this is a good choice. It also works with Google Play and Amazon. And yeah, we'll see. It's a budget camera, very reasonable price, around 50 euro. It's for indoor use, and it has tilt pan and it rotates. So let's see what's inside. First, we'll try to take out this here, like that. Yep, you see it? Or like that, yeah. It should be better like that. And we have a box here. Let's see what this box is all about. It's the cable. There's this cable. It's a bit hard to tear, yeah. This is the, it's a USB, micro USB cable, and the other is USB-A. It's a good cable, pretty long, I think, 1 meter and something. But yeah, we'll see what, this is supposedly some bracket for mounting, and this is the charging brick, and we have some other mounting options here. These are some wall mounting screws and things like that. Yeah, you have everything you need in this box, and some quick start guide. Yeah, maybe. It's a very tiny little guide. And now let's pull the camera out of the box. Yep, it's stuck inside very nicely. Let's remove this here, and we'll see what we have inside the box. Yeah, it's the camera. Yep. This wrapping is a bit sticky. This is the eye, and this is the protecting film. We'll remove it for now, and it's very sticky. And this is the camera, yeah. And this is a setup button, and that's all. That's pretty much it. Maybe you can tuck this like that, or you can put it on some other mounting points, but you can just leave it like that on your desk and it will do the trick, I guess. It rotates left and right. It's not very heavy, and we'll just see and set up it after a minute. So we downloaded the app from the App Store, and we'll turn it for the first time. The usual permissions dialog appears, and there is a brief tutorial of what you can do with the app. Then some license agreement that you have to accept if you want the app, to use the app. Start registering as well. Choose country, enter email. Some other permission about the HomeKit integration, local network, and so on. the usual stuff. And yeah, this tutorial stuck, so it's not a very good user experience. As you can see, below is the field that I have to enter the verification code that I received on my mail, but this tutorial is on top of it and the keyboard is there. The app is not very good, I may say, but we'll see how the camera is. Another options. Yes, some more things to note here, but yeah, login successful. Oh, there is a Face ID. This is good. I like Face ID. And login. Yes, we add the device and we select our camera. Yeah, it's indoor cam, pan and tilt. Tap on it. Add to home. Add new home. Yes, we'll create a new home for the Eufy app if you want to use the Eufy app. But I'll probably mostly use the HomeKit app, so this is not going to be very useful for me. And then we allow the camera access in order to scan the QR code which is on the bottom of the camera. Yep, we scan it like that, and we enter the setup mode. The setup mode is really hard. First, I had to try it several times, but no matter what I did, it never continued. Why? Because below there is this button which is called heard the beep, and I didn't notice that this is actually a button. It looks like a button, but how can you name your button heard a beep? Maybe tap here if you heard a beat, or did you hear the beat? Tap here, please. I had to reset the camera several times and wonder what's happening. Is it defective? Until I tapped on this button. Maybe it's me, but I don't know. Then we enable Bluetooth and we go and find the Wi-Fi connection. These cameras and other devices only work with the 2.5 network, 2.4 Wi-Fi network, so be careful. Don't select a 5G network, it will not work. And now it's connecting. Yes, finally the camera is connecting, and it has some audible sounds that you can hear. It asks you in which room this camera will be. If you have multiple cameras in one room, you can add them. Then micro SD card not detected, but I honestly didn't see a micro SD card slot anywhere on this camera. I don't know if it even has an option for that. Maybe it does, but I didn't see it. Probably should check in the manual. And now the mandatory update. After we update the camera, we'll see how it works in the app and in the HomeKit app. Stay tuned. So now we'll launch the HomeKit app and see how this camera works. The camera appears along with the other accessories, and if you tap on it, there is an image going with the video. Here my kids are playing Zelda, and it's quite a mess, but let's not concentrate on this. So there are the controls for the camera. You have volume slider up and down, which can be controlled with the plus minus buttons of the device, and there is the settings panel. You can change the name, you can change the room where the camera is. You can add automations for this camera when the camera detects something, for example detects motion or stop detecting motion. You can include or exclude people And there are notification options. For example, you can turn on activity notifications when the camera detects like motion of people, animals, and things like that. You can detect even when a clip is recorded or any motion is detected or specific motion is detected. For example, people, animals, vehicles. And yeah, you can include this in the status change notifications and notify when the camera goes offline. Yeah, that's mostly it with the notification options. You have recording options. So when you are home, for example, the camera can only stream, or even it can be turned off when you are home if you want some privacy, or only to record to stream when there is an activity going on. And there are different options for when you are away. For example, when you are away, you can allow a recording, and you can set this here. And there are even more options, like packages. If you are put this camera on your doorstep, then you can detect if packages are placed. We don't have thing with packages here in our country, but for USA maybe it's a good option to be enabled. And yes, you can even set activity zone for the camera. You can tap some points and draw a place where this is the activity zone, and it will notify you only for that. You can invert the zone, and yes, you can cancel. I don't want to, I just cancel. I just want to delete this zone now, but you can clear it, yep, like that. And yep, you don't have activity zones. So there is a night vision light, which is very interesting, but I will show you it maybe later or in another video. And you can see some options of the app and manufacturer. You see the app is not with greatest reviews, but yeah, you can remove the camera, and that's mostly it. Currently I don't have any recordings for this camera, but if you're away and you do some recordings, they will appear below. Nice touch is that when you are on the camera view, you can tap this button here on the bottom right, that will show all the accessories, and you can control the accessories. For example, if I want to turn off the TV to annoy my children, I can do that. Or if I want to turn on the light, I can do this and then turn it off like that. So that's mostly it for the camera. I will not bother to open the app and see what's inside. I will not be using the app, but for example, my brother will use the app, because actually inside the app you have some good options, like there is a two-way microphone inside the camera that you can use to hear your pet, and there is a speaker actually that you can use to talk to your pet when you are away, which turns off when you are using the camera in a HomeKit setup. Maybe this is important for you people with pets. You cannot have HomeKit enabled for this camera and also talk to your pets when you are not home. Another useful option for that is only inside the app is that you can control the camera tilt angle and pan angle. This is not available in the HomeKit setup, so if you want to tilt your camera, then you should go to inside the app and do that. And yeah, that's mostly it. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Peace, like, subscribe, and be a good person.